Hey guys, it's Cassie here, and welcome back to another art video. First off, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I just can't believe how thankful I am to all of you that you want to come and share my art with me. So I want to start off by saying that I am not crazy about the end result of this picture. I liked the sketch. I really liked the hair, and then, I don't know, something just went south. So I made this specifically for this video. This was not planned for this week. I had started another piece, and a piece that I knew I would not finish before the end of the week. Easter's coming up, and I knew that I had a bunch of things to take my kids to, Easter egg hunts, family gatherings, and all that good stuff. So I just knew I wasn't going to be able to finish the one that I had planned. So I shelved it and started a whole new piece, a simple piece that I figured I could finish. And as I said, I really liked the sketch, so I drew it out in my sketchbook. I traced it onto a piece of tracing paper, and then I put it in my printer and made a copy. And that is how I transferred the sketch from my sketchbook to a clean piece of paper. Normally, I don't like to do that. I like to use my light box and trace directly onto the clean paper so that I have lines that aren't so dark and harsh. But as I said, I was pressed for time. And here are my very lazily drawn roses. But it is what it is. And after I got the color on them, I really liked how they turned out. So before I get into what I don't like about this piece, I want to address a question that was asked in the comment of my last video. Well, actually, it's not really a question. It's more of a suggestion. And thank you so much for giving me these tips. I need to go back and look at your name. I meant to do that before I started this voiceover, and I forgot. So she asked me to say how long it takes me to color. Well, this one here, there were only a few parts to it, so it took me about, I would say, 4 to 5 hours to finish this. I didn't time exactly, and I'll try to remember to do that next time. But yeah, I'd say about closer to 5 hours, and it takes a long time to color with colored pencil. So it's tough. You just have to practice and take your time and don't get impatient. She also asked how I do my voiceovers and how I speed up the footage. I do all of that on the iMovie app. As I said before, I film on my phone and I edit on my phone. So whenever I got the iPhone X, the iMovie app was already on there. So yeah, everything is done right on that app. App. So art tips. She also asked about art tips, and I want to talk mainly in this video about flexibility and perseverance, because these two things were things that I really struggled with while doing this piece. At this point, I'm still feeling pretty good about it. I did the roses, I'm doing the hair. I like the little rosebud lips that I gave her. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I get around to the part that I don't like. But the flexibility portion is what I was saying before about how I had another piece planned and I ended up not doing that one. And the reason for it is, like I said, because it was just too large of a piece for me to finish in this week's time. And normally I would not have done that. Like, I would have been stubborn and just said, no, I started this, I need to finish it before I start another one. I even talked about that in my last video, about how I don't like to start a new piece until I've finished one. And I've learned really quickly, especially when making these YouTube videos, that you can't do that. If you're going to be successful with any kind of artwork and getting anything done, you're going to have to learn how to be flexible with your schedule. I'm a mom and I homeschool and I have all these activities that I like to do with my kids. So I gotta do what I gotta do when I have time to do it. And if you're a student or if you're not a professional artist and work in any other field, then you're gonna have to do like me and be flexible and do what you know you have time for when you have time to do it. And so yeah, that's all I have to say on the flexibility portion. It's very important to do that. If you wanna get anything done, otherwise you're gonna be stuck, and your art's just gonna sit around and not get touched. Like my last picture that I said was sitting on the shelf for 6 months or more. And here we are, getting to the part where things started to fall apart, and that's her eyes. I like this so far. I think where I really started to fall short was when I started to overwork the eyelashes. I really like pieces that have these big, thick, lush eyelashes. And this piece, it's supposed to be a soft, springy themed piece, and it just didn't call for those heavy eyelashes. And it made the eyes look too big, and now the mouth looks too small, and oh, it's just a mess. So anyway, that leads me to the next portion of the discussion, which is perseverance. After I did these eyes, and they're not too bad on their own. I mean, it's just they don't really fit with the face anymore, in my opinion. But after I did them, I just didn't want to work on this anymore. I just got really down and really disappointed because I was really liking the way that this piece was turning out. And it doesn't look bad at certain angles, but when you're taking a straight on camera shot of it, it just, there's something off about it. I can't really explain what it is, other than I just think that they don't fit the face. But it is what it is, and I kept telling myself that if I wanted to have if I wanted to have a video up this week, I just had to push through and get it done. And by the way, all these stutters, I guess you can say, I would edit out if I had a program that offered that kind of functionality. But as it is right now, the iMovie app doesn't allow you to stop and start a recording. You have to do it in one take, and I don't have time to sit here and do it over and over again. I've shut myself in my bedroom while my husband's got my kids out in the living room, and any minute now they're going to be wanting mommy, so I only got one shot. But anyway, this video is coming to an end, so I have to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really means so much to me. Thank you all to my new subscribers. I love you guys, and I am just looking forward to getting to know you all better. And in the meantime, I hope you have a happy Easter. Thanks again for watching, guys, and God bless. Bye.